Hey there, this is Troy Baker, and this is a piece of Schmidt.
Hello and welcome to this episode of the Piece of Schmidt podcast, the podcast where we sit around this table and we celebrate the holidays of... Well, we just got done with Halloween, and now we're in...
Is there a middle holiday?
November. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Are you retarded?
It's at the end of the month.
Right, but so was Halloween. Halloween's at the end.
So are we doing Thanksgiving themed stuff all week or a month?
All
Is
day.
that your thing?
All day.
All day?
All week.
Not...
All month.
Yeah.
All year. Why not? To my left, Wes Baumgardner.
Hello.
Returns to his seat, almost dethroned by Derek White last week.
Had he been in person, you may have been dethroned.
Would have had a fight.
You are using up your sick hours before they re-up at the end of the year, I see.
Might as well.
You can ask for vacation time, you know. Okay? We were really short-staffed last Tuesday.
I got Derek to cover. We're fine.
All right. Well, last minute. Okay, we need at least an hour ahead of time.
I'm pretty sure I texted you like.
To my right, James Kircher.
Hello.
Not calling out sick today. But
I
we can
have
put Derek in that chat.
I've never called out sick.
You went on vacation once.
Oh yeah, that's
That was
right.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
See, you went on
I
vacation once too.
I did, and you didn't turn the lights
And
on.
we fucked it
Yeah.
all up.
I even fought through surgery though.
Why is it so dark?
Yeah. And then the other time we didn't plug the thing in for the mic, for the soundboard.
I can never leave again.
Like why?
What,
Why is the
people don't like us
audio?
sounding like this?
He's like, why does the audio sound like you didn't record any sound?
Because
We didn't.
We need like a checklist right back there. Step 1, sound
Yeah.
on. Step 2, lights on.
Yeah. I went to go volunteer today, and it was like sorting clothes for this like clothing store or whatever, and they had a thing like that. That was like, what kind of clothes do you have? Boy, girl, men, woman, blah blah. And it was like, it was one of those things. I can make one of those for you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Or you just can never leave.
yeah. I just won't leave. That sounds pretty good. Is this Bang new? Is that yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay. I thought it maybe was left here from last year because you're accruing garbage over there. You've got your coffee.
Oh,
mug
I
from week
left my
one.
cup. I forgot.
Your
I thought you wanted the
your
chips. I left the
eggs.
chips for you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead.
You
and
have
try
to.
'em.
You have to try it.
Go, this is last week's episode. Go ahead and try them while I introduce the rest of the show. If you like what you see, head on over to YouTube.
Go ahead, grab the bag.
I'm afraid.
Like and subscribe. Share with your friends.
Don't bump into the light, Wes.
You can catch us on
You're bumping
Twitter
into the light.
and Instagram to keep up with all the news of the shows and our well-being.
Singapore. Locally produced in Singapore.
And if you want to, you can comment below and we'll read it on the show.
And we have comments.
Finally.
And Aaron had a mystery guest reveal themselves
If
during
you want
the
to
Red Dead stream.
If you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/derailed and you can throw us a few bucks to keep the show a-running.
Eat it, bitch.
Keep the lights
I'm afraid.
on.
We
So
ate that
we are
shit.
going to read some comments from last week's Piece of Schmidt episode where Wes wasn't here. We talked about our real-life ghost stories. Do you have any real-life ghost stories?
Anything spook the shit out of you?
Not ghost stories wise.
No.
Really?
Aliens?
It's just living out in the middle of nowhere, just sounds that you're not used to. Animal sounds.
You've never seen anything?
Sounds
You
like
lived
my
on the
Red Dead.
side of a mountain.
Yep.
How have you not seen anything?
I've
I
seen
heard like coyotes and stuff.
cougar.
Yeah, cougars.
Seen a moose walk through the property.
Cougar ate my cat, dude.
Ooh.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It looked like the Pet Cemetery cat.
Oh,
Going in. Salted egg trio, potato,
Oh.
fish skin, and
Oh
costume.
God.
It's terrible, right? It's terrible.
Yep.
It's really bad.
And we had to-
Dangerously addictive.
We
It's
had to
so
wash it down with
sick.
garbage.
You like it. Don't say it. You loved it.
No,
You
that's not what I
loved
said.
it. Yes,
I
you
said we
did.
had to wash it down with garbage.
Yeah, because
That
you
drink.
loved it.
The drink was terrible.
What was the drink?
Buzz balls.
Balls.
Apparently Derek likes them.
Derek's
Yes.
wrong.
And just try. No, not the chips.
Derek's wrong.
Sorry. Whoever's idea with the chips were.
Yeah.
Apparently, what was the story behind him? Katie's coworkers like him
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
And it's a new Kircher family tradition, salted trio. He loved it. Our comment from last week's Ghost episode from the great Pirate Morgan.
Who's that guy?
He's a new comment. Do you remember him? He commented a couple times ago. Asked us about our statues. Remember?
Yeah.
Said he found our show. Has been watching it. Right. So he popped into the stream 2 nights ago. And we're like, oh, it's the great Pirate Morgan. And he hadn't commented on any of our videos this week. So I was like, what's been going on? And he's like, oh, I have a surprise for you. And I was like, okay. That's weird. And he goes, this is Chris Lofton. And which is an old buddy of mine from high school, middle school, high school. Like good buddy. And
I want to say you've told us stories involving him.
yeah, so he's the dude who streaked across the high school football game.
Was he there when you guys drank the homemade wine from that dude's basement?
Yeah. So he was at Casey Cadero's house, and we drank the sugar wine, and he was the one who would take his shirt off, so that we would. Chris is the one who would take his shirt off. Chris and Jake would take their shirts off. Anyways, this Chris Lofton, but I'm like, no, like someone heard it, listened to a podcast and was like, hey, I'm Chris Lofton or whatever.
So did you tell me something that only you would know?
He did it himself. He was like, no, I used to come over to your house all the time. We used to play Half-Life. And he told me all this. I was like, you're fucking kidding me. Crazy. Like, I haven't talked to this dude in years. And he's like, yeah, I live in Finland with this girl, Emma, she was a foreign exchange student that she went to Chimicum with us. And after high school, they were dating a little bit in high school, and then him and a bunch of our buddies went to Finland and started their European trip over there with her. But then he lived in Australia for a little bit, and I don't know, I really didn't know what happened to him. I think he came back for a little bit.
It was a real life Euro trip.
Yeah, they had a great time. And
Nowhere near Berlin.
Yeah, when they came back, we were landscapers and stuff. But yeah, we kind of just parted ways, and we didn't really talk. And then he popped into the chat, and he lives in Finland, and he married Emma, and they're together in Finland now. And it was just crazy. It was absolutely incredible. I couldn't believe it. And Derek was on the chat with us too, and then at the very last second, Chris realized that it was Derek White, his Derek White, and he was like, "Oh my God, it's Derek!" And Derek was saying goodnight to everybody. So he was like, "Hi, bye."
The whole time, Derek's probably like, "He didn't recognize me."
Yeah. Anyways, that was an extremely cool experience, and he said that he really likes our show. It's helped him form opinions on stuff that he likes and doesn't like. Mm-hmm. He watched all of our old episodes already. And
oh wow! Thank you.
Yeah. So much for Matt Hinton just leaving us out to dry. What happened to him? Give me a story. What happened to him? Any idea?
I don't know.
He just doesn't like us anymore?
I don't know. I haven't texted him recently.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is it like a thing where you secretly complain that we pick on you too much and now he's formed opinions?
Oh, God, no. Dude, you guys don't pick on me as much as he used to, so.
That's why I get the feeling. Yeah. All right, so comments from last week. We got one from the great Pirate Morgan, a.k.a. Chris Lofton. Those snacks look gross as fuck. Now you guys have to do a different one at the beginning of each episode.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well, we'll get some more snacks.
For next week.
So he remembers the Mug Ranch ghost stories, which is, so my grandma and grandpa are the Mugs, and they're like a big family back home, Port Ludlow. And their little compound is called the Mug Ranch, which again is like.
Do you have a secret Red Dead family?
Kinda. Well, Chimicum is very You're
rural. Like the Mugs. We've been here for 100 years.
If you drive from the Mugs to my house, or to the house that I grew up in, it looks like Red Dead.
Really?
It's
no shit.
It's just like horses and cows, and it's like Chihuahua probably.
Yeah.
So that's another reason by calling it the Mug Ranch that I know it's Chris Lofton, because only people know that it's called the Mug Ranch. So he remembers the Mug Ranch ghost stories, and I know almost everyone in town knew about them, but weren't too excited to talk about it. Oh, and excuse me, fuck that haunted guitar clock, because he's also the one that saw the guitar clock in my room that one time. You remember that haunted story?
Yeah, that was an early story you told me.
Yeah. So he was the one that was there, and he vouched for that. And that is the comment for last week's spooky ghost show. Halloween's
Nice.
over. Did you have a good Halloween?
Kind of. I was sick.
Yeah, that's true. And also, I didn't realize we did the math wrong, and last week's episode aired yesterday, which is November 5th.
Yeah.
So we did one extra Halloween episode
We
for
did.
everybody.
No, we gave out a little bit of Halloween candy with Donnie's mom, but then it started raining really hard. So we just went home, and I think that's when we finished Daredevil and started.
You went to
Big
their
Love.
house?
Yeah, because they
Where
they
does she live?
like 4 minutes away from us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just down the road.
Interesting.
That is interesting. You know what else is interesting? Impress your family with these interesting Thanksgiving Day facts.
Uh-oh.
The first Thanksgiving was held in the autumn of... What year do you think the first Thanksgiving was held? I'm not going to make it a game or anything. I'm just interested.
The first Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Woof.
1680.
Okay.
It's a good guess. It's definitely... Oh, man. 1690 is really sticking out to me. Not to, like, one-up you by... Like, I don't want to Price is Right you here or anything, but...
1621.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Nice.
You got the right 16...
Right century.
Right century. And included 50 pilgrims and 90 Wampanoag Indians. It lasted 3 days. Historians believe that only 5 women were present at the first Thanksgiving, as many women settlers
We
didn't
present you these
survive
women.
the difficult first year in the U.S. You know what also is? It's almost Leif Erikson Day. You know who Leif Erikson is? Leif Erikson Day. That's the shit, man. That fucking Viking
Yep.
discovered America 500 years before. Columbo.
Columbo.
What's the Columbo theme song?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving didn't become a national holiday until over 200 years later. Sarah Joseph Hale, the woman who actually wrote the classic song Mary Had a Little Lamb, convinced President Lincoln in 1863 to make Thanksgiving a national holiday, after writing letters for 17 years campaigning for this to happen. That brings... who was president during Red Dead Redemption? Who was president in 1899?
Ooh. It was... Oh, man. It was way after the Civil War, so... Oh, man.
Oh,
Garfield.
no.
Polk.
No.
Polk was one of the ones that was assassinated. Was it... It wasn't Teddy Roosevelt, was it?
No.
It was right before. It was.
Although, he was vice president.
Oh,
Yeah, it was whoever
okay.
it was whoever was the
I've
president.
never heard of this man before. Just-
Was it Van something?
I feel like I've seen his face before, but I can't say that I've heard.
Van
his
Buren.
name. No.
Yeah, was it Martin Van Buren?
No, William McKinley.
Oh,
Oh.
McKinley. Gotcha.
See, the problem is there's a bunch of presidents in like the middle that no one really knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never
Bunch of puppets.
heard of that guy.
Most of the guys during the Prohibition years, I think there's only 2 presidents during that time. They were both like puppets
Yeah,
that they
very-
just kind of put in place there because they were against or for Prohibition.
Yep. One of the stupidest laws U.S. has ever had.
Yeah.
President Thomas Jefferson thought that making Thanksgiving a national holiday was a ridiculous proposition.
I kind of agree.
I honestly think we're about 5 years or so away from people just not caring about it
Yeah.
anymore.
Real?
Working retail as long as I have kind of makes you feel that way.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess it's. I'm not sure that people just don't care about it. I think they just care about getting deals more.
Well, think about it. I haven't had a proper Thanksgiving in 8+ years.
Yeah, that sucks, man. You know how excited I am? You know
But
how
you got a
excited I
proper
am?
Thanksgiving, don't you?
It's insane. I'm like,
You're just gonna
I'm
eat
like-
a ton of turkey though
oh yeah.
with your diet, right?
Yeah.
Are you foregoing it for the
I've been
weekend?
adding carbs back in.
Slowly though.
Yeah,
You
like
have
I'm not
to-
doing a little bit.
You can't shut yourself out through the holiday season. You'll just come out of it more miserable.
But I'm still fasting. I'm still doing the intermittent fasting, hopefully to keep the weight off.
Yeah.
So how long do you fast?
Are you doing 16 hours?
11 to 7.
So,
I eat from 11 to 7. 8
yeah,
hours.
so it's about 16 hours. Yep.
But as I start eating a lot of shitty things, I might go to 18 hours and just go like, I don't know,
Just not eat after like 5 or something or 6. Yeah.
The real first Thanksgiving was held in Texas in 1541 when Francisco Vasquez de Coronado and his expedition held a Thanksgiving celebration in Palo Duro Canyon. What are baby turkeys called?
Cornish hens.
No.
Baby turkeys?
Poults. Poults. Poults.
What is a Cornish hen?
A chicken.
But like they're super small all the time.
Yeah.
Are they?
They're like teacup pigs.
I always joke that they're pigeons.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, that's squab.
So yeah, they go into this again. The lady who wrote "Mary Had a Little Lamb" is the one who started Thanksgiving as a holiday. That's weird. The Snoopy balloon has appeared more than any other balloon in the Macy's annual Thanksgiving Day Parade, which I have never once watched.
Really? I watched it when I was a kid.
Power just flicker?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is there a storm out there?
No.
No.
What the fuck is happening?
Wind. It's a little windy.
See, I never watched the Thanksgiving parade. It was always the Christmas morning parades that we watched.
Well, everybody's saying what's his name's going to get a float in the parade now.
Goku?
Yeah.
Yep.
Goku's getting
Yeah.
Nice. Cranberries were used not only for the sauce, but also to treat wounds and dye arrows.
Interesting. You know, I used to watch the Macy's Day Parade when I was a kid and I would only get excited if Hanukkah came early that year, because then I knew once Thanksgiving hit, Hanukkah was in the first week or 2 of December, because it rotates every other year.
Oh, right.
It's either in the beginning of December one year or it runs through Christmas the next year. So that would start so if Hanukkah was early, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah. I got Thanksgiving, and like in Florida, I was excited for it to get to 65 degrees. And then segue into Hanukkah, and then bam, finish with Christmas.
So domestic turkeys can't fly, but they have been to outer space.
Oh, yeah.
Turkey was the first meal enjoyed by Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. The national birds vote was for the turkey by Ben Franklin.
Yep.
Nice.
Swanson and their first ever TV dinners were turkey dinners.
Oh, nice.
And the
Not
night.
Salisbury steak.
No, it was.
How long
turkey
has Swanson been around? Any idea?
Let's look it up.
Swanson. Ron Swanson.
Swanson. I don't know. What is it?
Swanson
Food. Schwann's? Is it Schwann's now?
Schwann's is the truck.
Yeah, Schwann's is the truck. Swanson. I don't know. Swanson, Wikipedia. Here we go. It's a brand of TV dinners, broths, and canned poultry founded in 1899.
Oh, snap.
The same year of Red Dead
Red
Redemption
Dead.
2. That's pretty cool.
Secret side quest in there. Start Swanson's.
That would be awesome.
Hey, Mrs. Swanson, you hunting a turkey for your turkey dinner? I don't know why I have this accent right now.
Everybody's a New York auctioneer for Aaron.
The night before Thanksgiving is the single best day for bar sales in the U.S. because everyone's depressed that they don't have people to hang out with. And then people who have too many people to hang out with are also depressed because their family annoys them. The best way to tell if a cranberry is ripe is to see if it what?
Never ate them.
To see if it never ate them?
To see if it comes out of the can in that perfect cylinder.
No. Like an
I
actual
know.
Probably see if they float, maybe.
Okay, like an egg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with float. That's a good answer.
Bounce.
Oh, interesting.
Bounce.
So I'm just gonna start throwing cranberries.
So if they're
throw-
good, they bounce.
You can't
And then
throw
if they-
cranberries.
You can throw cranberry sauce.
Cranberries. Americans eat the weight of Singapore's population in turkey every year. Up to 690 million pounds of turkey for Americans.
That's terrible. Meanwhile, Singapore's like, can we get a bone over here?
What utensil was not used at the first Thanksgiving?
A fork.
That is correct. They used knives, spoons, and fingies.
Fingies.
The average person eats enough each Thanksgiving to gain 1.5 pounds. That's a weird fact.
I definitely gained more than 1.5 pounds.
I was gonna say that seems actually kind of low.
For like my first plate.
Yeah.
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 It's like, oh, I can't.
Especially
first-
with my corn souffle.
I was gonna say
and the yams.
the first helping of corn souffle and
Yeah.
mashed potatoes.
That's
and
like
shit.
1,500 calories.
Yeah. For real.
And you eat like 3 spoonfuls.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that thing where I take a stick of butter, a stick of cream cheese, and then just little canned baby shrimp, and then just make
Oh,
it up.
yeah.
Like that thing is just fat.
Is
It's just
wait? Is that
It's
your
keto
shrimp
approved
dip?
though.
that's my shrimp dip. It's so
Keto
good.
approved.
It is, yeah. It is. High fat.
Not so much corn souffle this
Dude,
year.
I will tell you though that the no carbs, I've eaten straight milk. I've eaten ice cream.
Yeah.
No headaches.
Really?
Yeah. It's completely like de-inflamed my whole body. It's
That's awesome.
crazy. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. I had a hot fudge sundae from McDonald's the
No
other day.
shit.
Because I had a terrible fucking day. And I wanted a little treat, and I did it, and fine. Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, was that your 12-hour day
Yeah.
on Sunday? Yeah. Yeah, fuck that.
Well, what are your crazy Thanksgiving facts? Did you enjoy our facts? Let us know. Comment below, and we'll read it on the show. Thank you for coming back, Wes.
Thank you for having me back.
You're welcome.
You're still on thin ice though.
I'll always be on thin ice.
That's
You
your whole
fucking-
life is like... and then like kind of slipping.
Hear the crack a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't try to run. The people in the movies that always fall through the ice get too freaked out and they're like, ah!
Yeah.
And then
Or they're deliberately walking and they put too much weight on the foot.
yeah,
Like in, was it The Dark Knight Rises?
yeah,
When they're walking across the river.
sure. Or someone like throws them a football from the side of the lake and they're like, no, no, no. If you like what you saw, head on over to YouTube and give us a like and a subscribe. Share it with your friends. Go to YouTube or go to Twitter. Sorry. Twitter and Instagram to stay up to date with all the news of the shows. We've got our extra live stream coming up on November 12th. Next Monday. This is airing on Wednesday. So Monday the 12th at 11 a.m. we will be on twitch.tv/derail doing an extra live stream. Playing video games, raising money for the kids.
Derek's got a surprise for Wes. Wes might get to play his Superman game.
Oh, yeah. Derek might bring us a 64.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
We've already raised $5
Oh, nice.
for Extra Life for the kids.
Sweet.
Thank you for whoever did that. You can go to our YouTube or our Instagram to find links to that, and you can donate right now. Until next time, we'll see you next time.